If you have shoulder impingement, check out these 3 exercises to help. In this video, I'm going to go over what shoulder impingement is and the 3 best exercises to help. How do I know this? Because I'm Dr. Joey Seyforth, owner of Comeback Performance, where we've helped over 1,000 people around the world eliminate their shoulder pain, get their lives back through our one-on-one online coaching program. Let's first start out by talking about what shoulder impingement is and 3 steps to address it.
Shoulder impingement involves compression of one of the 4 rotator cuff muscles called the supraspinatus. The supraspinatus muscle runs from the back of the shoulder blade through this little crevice and attaches to the front of the shoulder. It can get compressed in different positions such as internal rotation, reaching across the body, and overhead. It's getting compressed between the shoulder and shoulder blade region, as you can see right here. The first step in fixing shoulder impingement is to create more space. A lot of people that have pain as they're reaching across in those different positions, this ball is sitting up too high and it's compressing on that supraspinatus muscle. So that's step 1. Step 2 is to include the shoulder blade and shoulder and bringing the movements together. As we can see on this side, the shoulder blade isn't moving. That space is getting completely compressed. As we switch to this side though, because this shoulder blade is able to move, that shoulder is no longer compressed on that spot and has more freedom to move. That's step 2. Step 3 is to provide stability to the shoulder, meaning that the shoulder now has support so it's not just bouncing around, rubbing into the supraspinatus muscle.
Now that we talked about what shoulder impingement is and the 3 steps to fix it, let's get into the 3 exercises. Exercise number 1 is a banded inferior shoulder mobilization.
You're gonna grab a band and you're gonna place it on the shoulder right there. What we wanna do is we wanna distract the shoulder to give more breathing room and space and freedom for it.
Just like you saw in the skeleton, you're gonna place the band around your shoulder, having it pulling down, creating more space. From there, you're gonna raise your arm forward and overhead, allowing the band to pull down on the shoulder. Raise your arm as high as you can, but do not force it into pain. Always move to the ranges that feel good, and you should get more mobility the more that you do it. Complete 3 sets of 15 of this exercise. The next exercise is a wall slide. This is hands down one of my favorite exercises, and my clients will also agree with this. You're gonna walk over to the wall. You can place one foot in front of the other if you desire, and allow you to lean a little bit more forward. From there, you're gonna place your hands on the wall. Next, you're gonna slide your arms up the wall, leaning your chest forward. You should feel your shoulder blades going up and around, and this is creating more space for the shoulder so it's not being so compressed and impinging. Allow the chest to come forward at the top of the motion, and that's going to help increase shoulder flexion. Make sure you do not force the motion. This should feel very good while you're doing it and then also immediately after. Complete 3 sets of 10 of this exercise. The last exercise is called a 2-position banded shoulder flexion hold. This is targeting rotator cuff strength and endurance and is a spicy one. You're gonna grab a band and sit on a bench. You're gonna place your foot on the same shoulder that you're working on the band. From there, you're gonna grab the band and keeping your thumb up and elbow straight, you're gonna lift the band to chest level and hold for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, you're gonna keep that tension and you're gonna raise the band up even higher to just above your head. After holding the second position for 5 seconds, you're gonna go back to that first position. You are gonna alternate between these 2 positions, always keeping tension on the band and switching every 5 seconds. The goal is to do this exercise for 30 to 50 seconds, and I promise you, your shoulder is gonna be absolutely burning after this. The goal is to complete 2 to 3 sets, getting blood flow to the area and really priming the shoulder. Those 3 exercises are extremely important for checking the boxes for shoulder impingement. With the banded inferior shoulder mobilizations to create more space for the shoulder to offload the impingement, wall slides improving shoulder and shoulder blade mobility to improve the motion, and the 2-position banded shoulder flexion holds, which strengthens the rotator cuff muscle of the supraspinatus, which is a common source of the impingement. Although these are great exercises for shoulder impingement, these are not the permanent fix. There are a lot more progressions and exercises to check all the other mobility and strength boxes for shoulder impingement. Your shoulder impingement can be from other sources as well and be getting referral pain. That's why it's necessary to have an accurate assessment to figure out where the root cause of your shoulder problems are coming from. That way we can design a game plan to help fix things for good. If you are tired of this shoulder pain and you're ready to take control of your shoulder and your health, text me the word pain to 720-710-4371 to get a tailored step-by-step approach on figuring out why you're having this shoulder pain and how we're gonna fix it for good. Do this right now so you don't miss the opportunity to get rid of this shoulder pain and get your life back. After reaching out, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to put out as much shoulder content as I possibly can, and please send me a message on Instagram if you have any other content you want me to film, or even leave comments below the videos. At Comeback Performance, our mission is to help over 1 million people around the world eliminate shoulder pain, get their lives back, and avoid unnecessary imaging, surgeries, or injections. At Comeback Performance, the comeback is always stronger than the setback.